Spark remains in Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton's marriage despite split rumors. Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton continue to find themselves at the center of swirling speculation, yet those closest to the couple insist that the spark in their marriage is not only alive but thriving in ways that outsiders rarely see. The noise of celebrity chatter has certainly intensified in recent months, with whispers of tension and long-distance strain dominating online conversations. However, both stars have made it clear through their actions, shared moments, and private commitments that their partnership remains rooted in deep affection and unwavering loyalty. In an industry where relationships are constantly scrutinized, dissected, and sometimes sensationalized for entertainment, Gwen and Blake appear to be charting their own course with grace and intention, choosing connection over chaos and devotion over distraction. At the heart of the speculation lies a fundamental misunderstanding of how two busy, high-profile artists navigate their careers while maintaining a strong bond. Gwen Stefani, whose iconic career spans decades and continues to evolve with bold projects and artistic ventures, splits her time between music, fashion, and her role as a coach on The Voice. Blake Shelton, deeply tied to his Oklahoma roots, has embraced a lifestyle that balances music, television, and the peace of rural life. For some observers, their physical distance and independent careers invite assumptions that something must be amiss. Yet the reality paints a far richer and more grounded picture of a couple who have built a dynamic foundation based on respect for each other's individual paths and pride in each other's accomplishments. Sources close to Gwen describe her as energized, focused, and creatively inspired, attributes that Blake wholeheartedly supports. Friends say he knows that Gwen's artistry is not something that can be contained or restricted, and that her best work comes when she feels fully alive and engaged. That understanding has shaped their marriage from the very beginning. Instead of trying to fit their relationship into a traditional mold, they have created a rhythm uniquely their own. They celebrate their differences rather than fear them, and they find harmony in the spaces where their worlds overlap. It is within those moments that the enduring strength of their bond is most visible. Recent sightings of the couple together have only strengthened the perception that much of the rumored tension is rooted in misinterpretation. Whether appearing at events or supporting each other during key milestones, Gwen and Blake display a natural closeness that refutes the narrative of emotional separation. Observers have noted the playful teasing, shared laughter, and familiar affection that have long been hallmarks of their relationship. While they may not always broadcast their personal dynamics to the world, those who encounter them in more private settings consistently report a warmth and comfort that can only come from a deeply connected partnership. Part of the confusion surrounding their relationship can be traced back to their different lifestyles and the way they split their time between Oklahoma and California. Gwen thrives in the bustling energy of Los Angeles, where her creative projects flourish and her family life is centered. Blake, meanwhile, embraces the calm and grounded atmosphere of life on the ranch, a setting that keeps him connected to his roots and provides a sanctuary from the overwhelming pace of fame. Though critics have portrayed this geographical difference as a point of division, insiders insist that Gwen and Blake have found ways to make it a source of balance rather than conflict. The contrast between their environments gives each of them space to recharge and return to one another with renewed intention and appreciation. Gwen herself has acknowledged how deeply she values Blake's ability to stay true to who he is, regardless of the pressures around him. That authenticity was one of the qualities that first drew her to him years ago during their time on The Voice. Likewise, Blake has expressed admiration for Gwen's unwavering work ethic and creative spirit, recognizing the profound impact she has had on his outlook and personal growth. This mutual appreciation remains a cornerstone of their marriage and continues to anchor them through both public scrutiny and private challenges. It is no secret that celebrity couples often face heightened challenges when it comes to navigating rumors. Social media amplifies even the smallest hint of tension, often turning speculation into trending narratives overnight. In the case of Gwen and Blake, the chatter around their relationship has been relentless at times, with fans dissecting everything from their body language on camera to their social media activity. Yet those closest to the couple insist that Gwen and Blake are not consumed by the noise. Instead, They rely on honest communication and shared faith to guide them through turbulent moments. They understand that silence does not equal distance and that time apart does not indicate fractures. Their ability to trust one another is what allows them to rise above the commentary and remain focused on the life they are building together. It is also important to understand that much of their love story has unfolded in the public eye since the early days of their relationship. The world watched as two artists recovering from heartbreak slowly found solace in one another. Their connection, built on empathy and shared experiences, captured the hearts of fans who admired the sincerity and organic nature of their bond. That openness created a deep emotional investment from the public, and with that comes heightened curiosity. While the attention may be overwhelming at times, Gwen and Blake have consistently handled it with maturity and unity, showing that transparency can coexist with privacy when navigated thoughtfully. In recent interviews, sources close to both stars have shared that the couple remains committed to prioritizing quality time together whenever their schedules allow. Whether enjoying quiet evenings at home, supporting each other at professional engagements, or spending meaningful moments with family, Gwen and Blake are intentional about nurturing the intimate parts of their marriage. These are the moments the public rarely sees, yet they form the backbone of the relationship. The spark that rumors often question is most visible within these private corners of their lives. Their marriage is built not only on affection but also on the willingness to evolve as individuals and as a couple. Gwen has embraced aspects of ranch life in Oklahoma, finding joy in the slower pace and discovering new creative inspiration in the simplicity of the landscape. Blake, in turn, has expanded his world through Gwen's influence, adopting a deeper appreciation for fashion, art, and the vibrant culture of Southern California. Their relationship thrives in the space where their worlds intersect, allowing them to experience life from each other's perspective and grow together. Continues to enjoy the small rituals that made their bond strong from the start. Gwen remains captivated by Blake's humor and his grounded nature, while Blake still lights up when he sees Gwen beam with excitement over her latest project or family moment. They complement each other in a way that feels effortless, even when circumstances challenge their routines. These nuances are often missed by those looking only at tabloids or social media posts, but they are evident to those who truly know them. Furthermore, Gwen's dedication to her family remains one of the driving forces in her life, and Blake has embraced that role with open arms, forging deep connections with her children. Their blended family dynamic continues to flourish through shared traditions, supportive conversations, and a mutual respect that is evident in the way they interact. Those who have witnessed their family moments say that Blake's presence brings a sense of stability and comfort that Gwen deeply values, while Gwen's nurturing spirit creates an atmosphere of love and unity that binds them all together. The strength of Gwen and Blake's marriage is also evident in how they face challenges. They have weathered difficult moments before, from demanding schedules to highly publicized rumors, yet each time they emerge with an even stronger bond. Their resilience is rooted in the promise they made to support one another through all chapters of life. Instead of drifting apart when pressures mount, they lean into each other. This resilience serves as a quiet testament to the love they continue to protect. Recent public interactions between the two have further dismantled split rumors, showing them smiling, engaging, and supporting one another with familiar warmth. Whether attending industry functions or sharing moments of creativity, their connection radiates clearly, inviting admiration from fans who have followed their journey from the beginning. Each appearance counters the narrative that their marriage is faltering and reinforces the truth that their bond remains genuine and grounded. Many fans have pointed out that if Gwen and Blake's marriage were truly in trouble, their behavior and choices would reflect it far more vividly. Instead, what people see is two artists who continue to celebrate each other, uplift each other, and maintain a rhythm of support despite the complexities of fame. They are aware that their world invites speculation, but they refuse to allow that to define the reality of their relationship. Gwen and Blake are not performing for public validation. They are simply living their lives as authentically as possible. The spark that so many question is not something that can be measured by the frequency of their social media posts or the logistics of their time apart. It is evident in the way they speak about one another, the quiet gestures they share, and the steady commitment to making their relationship a priority. Those who know them best consistently describe their bond as grounded, passionate, and filled with mutual admiration. These qualities serve as the foundation that keeps their marriage strong. As Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton move forward, they do so with the understanding that the spotlight may always bring speculation, yet they choose love above all else. They are a couple defined not by rumors but by authenticity, connection, and a deep appreciation for the journey they share. Their marriage continues to shine through the challenges, proving that true partnership can withstand the noise of the outside world. While the rumors may come and go, Gwen and Blake remain committed to their vows, their family, and the spark that first brought them together. Their story is one of resilience, devotion, and the enduring power of love in a world that often rushes to assume the worst. Fans can rest assured that behind the headlines and social media frenzy, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton continue to nurture a beautiful life built on trust, admiration, and an unwavering spark that shows no signs of fading.